Oh there, this is Mama Pepper. We're going to do tomatoes today. I think you'll like this video. It's going to be a little longer than what I usually put out there, but the first thing I do when I get them home, and these are a little bit dry, but they're going to be not dry later, is take off these suckers on the very bottom of this tomato. I could actually plant this tomato as deep as like here in the ground, but they aren't that tall, so I won't do that. But I'm going to cut off all these little suckers with a pair of scissors, or if you choose to break them off, I've done that before. And because you don't need those suckers, and you want to keep them trimmed back when they're growing too. All they do is take energy, and they don't produce very much. And that's it. Okay, I'm ready to plant my tomatoes. I dug the hole. I have a bowl here that is eggshells. I saved the eggshells all winter. Put them in my food processor, ground them up, and I'm putting them in a hole. It provides the calcium for the tomato. A couple years ago, we had a little problem with wilt, root rot, and this helped. We bought lime, and so we decided instead of buying the lime, we'll just collect our eggshells all winter. And they're easy to do. You just clean them up, dry them in the oven, and grind them up. So, here goes the handful. I throw a handful in. This is like making chili. There are no mounts in anything. Then I can put the tomato in the ground, and I've got half a dozen more tomatoes to go. But the way I plant tomatoes is I put them in. I use a string so my rows are straight, otherwise they look like all over the place. And then I use soaker hoses. There's a soaker hose right here. I have a stake at the end of the row. I take a little piece of rope and I tie the soaker hose to it so I can find it, and I soak. And I mulch with straw. I'll be coming back later, putting more straw down when the tomatoes are bigger so you can see them. I like soaker hoses because it doesn't waste water going through the air. It does a nice deep soak. Once a week is usually all I have to do on that. I use two kinds of tomatoes. I use a Rutgers because my dad used to like them, and I use San Marzano. It's a real big beefy tomato, and it's really good for sauce. San Marzanos were developed in 1720 in Peru and ended up in Italy. So they didn't name them after Peru, they named them after Italy. And the other one I like is the Rutgers, and that it was developed by Rutgers University about 1934. So that's about it. Any comments are welcome. Questions, I'll try to answer. And this is just my way of doing it. And that's about it for today. Talk to you later. Bye.